Yo, 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 yo. Big booty hoes, ENT in the building. Nah, I'm just tripping. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Professor Pips back at it again with another trade recap video. Coming from the weekend analysis. Just kind of want to drop off the four trades or actually five. I took five trades. Four to five trades I've taken so far this week. Just kind of show you how I saw the market setting up and potentially how we can use this information in the future to get active in the markets. I don't know if I really want to do a recap of all the pairs so far. I think I just want to do the trade setups for this one because I'm getting in the house kind of late. It's already the second hour into the Asian session, and I don't have a game plan for tonight. So I think I'm gonna just start off with the GJ. Go GJ, they're my DJ. Go GJ, they're my. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the DJ. All right, so starting off with the GJ. From the weekend analysis, we said that GJ was bullish. Big bullish. Well, not necessarily bullish, but it was in a bullish trend simply because we tried to take shorts from over here and got cooked to the upside. And what we saw was, like I said, I tried to take shorts from over here based off of this 1 hour structure change candle right here. As price pushed back up. Last week I had a sell limit and got cooked. So coming into this week, we were looking for buys to retest the lower high that sent us into the lows. And as we are getting closer and closer to that level, that bullish momentum is starting to slow down severely. You are seeing big ass bearish candles starting to produce coming from that area / level. So we're gonna watch and see what's gonna crank out for the night. You already know we play in the Asian range. Either a break and retest of the Asian range, either the highs or the lows. Because of the higher time frame, trend is bearish on bearish on the daily, the weekly, the 4H, somewhat bearish, making lower lows and lower highs. We would like a break and retest of the lows or 50% play of the Asian range to the downside. Big bearish candle. With this big bearish candle, price action did pull right back up with equal momentum. I said equal momentum, meaning you had a big ass bearish candle reacting from something over here, some type of resistance over here. Then you had a big ass bullish candle pushing right back, right where it came from. So bears clapped and the bulls clapped right back. Clap, my nigga. No, I'm just tripping. But I just got the gym. You already know muscles are tired, brain is on 100 level, and I'm just looking at these markets trying to see how we can get active for tonight. But this video is for trade recap, so let's get into it. For the most part, like I said, coming from the weekend analysis, we did overall say that GJ was bearish because of lower highs is making on a higher time frame. But with those theories and those philosophies, those thought ideas, we came over here and tried to short and got cooked. So when the market opened, when you add back the analysis, go down to our lower time frame, and you spread this thing on out. This is that big ass, or these two candles right here is the structure shift on the hourly. That big ass candle on the 4H. We had a sell limit right at the bottom of this candle, and that's what we got cooked from. So we said, okay, if price action can start closing above this area right here, potentially we can catch buys back into the highs, and that's what happened. What we had was our weekly open. The Asian range came out real big bullish. And as you look at it on a 15-minute time frame, we really had a break and a retest of the Asian high. I like to mark up my Asian range from between 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I ain't got the range marked up by 8 p.m. like it is now, like tonight, I really am kind of, missing out on my setup because the thought process has to be in between or before those times of what I think the market is going to do. So right over here, I don't have my high, I don't have my low marked up. So I don't really know I don't really have a thought process for tonight, but this trade right over here, we had a break and a retest of the Asian high. Scroll back. Price action opened up very bullishly because why does that look so weird? I don't know. But price action opened up very bullishly. So what we did was we waited. We kind of just considered that this area was low, even jumping down to the 5. You get more candles, more information. This was like the 5 o'clock candle, weekly open. Price action pulled back from that 5 o'clock candle, going into the 6 o'clock candle, and then it just impulsed into the high. So where price action stopped down at the bottom is kind of how we marked up the weekly lows. Going into about 6, 7 o'clock, we had an area where price pushed up to it, then started to pull back. We kind of confirmed our highs and lows between the 30-minute and the 5-minute. just looking at how price push and pulls back, either making higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs. We identified that area, and then price as it broke, I kind of got in early with this trade. As it broke the highs, I was in that thing, As it broke the highs, what I normally would have did was wait for a retest that area where price broke out from, and then I would have took a trade. But I was geeked up. I saw a lot of bullish momentum jump in at the beginning of that Asian range. We were already kind of bullish on the 1 hour time frame and down. So I'm like, let go. Let me run my move, and I'm gonna get in, and you can see what happened. Price kind of consolidated, going all the way into London. By this time, your butt is knocked out catching Z's, but let that thing run. Had stops right under that Asian low, and as you can see, 4 targets hit. What I was aiming for was the bottom of, maybe the top, somewhere over here. Yeah, I had this zone right here marked up. And I kind of just aimed for, where price kind of just broke out from with this price action back over here. As I said, once price hits up there, 9 times out of 10, you have a big ass bearish reaction. And I want to be out right before price closes up in that area. And as you can see, TP is right up there. Pushing over to the 15-minute on GJ. The second trade. So trade idea, breakout of the Asian range in line with the trend, bullish, 1 hour and down, retest of the highs, holding to structure highs. There it is. Trade idea, we were still looking for it to reach. I had a zone that I found on the daily chart, and that was pretty much the take profit for this one. That's why I got the target for this one. Price action on this one. We kind of opened up and just kind of, pull back. It wasn't a big ass range. Like I said, with this one, let me think. How did I enter this one? I think I was just actually watching GJ throughout the day, and I established the support right here being broken. So I just kind of entered based off of higher time frame support not being broken, and I just entered the buys. I didn't wait for my 50% play or the break and retard. I just entered. I think this one was a smaller lot or a risk than this one, dynamic risk on this trade. And TP1 was back at the top of this NY high. And like I said, I was targeting a level that I saw on the daily time frame. As you can see, price pulled back and hit trailing stops. I don't have trailing stops identified on here, but as we started to break the Asian high retest, there's my normal entry. I was in a lot earlier, breaking retest of that Asian high. I was looking for break and retest trades of the Asian high on the 15-minute because the same way I did back on over here, we were bullish on the 1 hour and down. So that's why I liked it. I took the trade from that point of view. TP1 hit with these NY highs, took profits off. As you can see, TP1 outline right over there. And then, just trailed the stops and profit. It was like right at entry. So small trailer got taken out. But as you can see, if I left stops at the original stops, it probably got smashed too. But overall, the market did end up going what I was seeing on that daily time frame. And that's what it was for that one. Like I said, right now on GJ, I don't really have a trade idea for tonight. Pushing over to AU. AU was a nasty trade because we were overall bearish. Weekly, delicate situation. Daily, delicate situation. 4 hour, I didn't really have a bias. 1H, I didn't really have a bias. So what I saw was I missed these shorts right over here from the Asian range. I saw price push up, come back, and start to respect this little level here. It is not a big range. It is not a lot of room as you talk about how the market moves, but I identify these levels, especially playing through the Asian range, because sometimes you don't get a lot of movement throughout the Asian range. So when I'm sitting and I'm watching these candles produce and develop like this, these levels are important to me. So I mark these up in the actual time and see how price action reacts and responds to those levels. So I had these levels marked up, and I saw a price action break out, and then it started to stall out kind of back into this structure over here. What I saw was it started to pull back, and I was like, okay, maybe I got a 50% break and retest back into the highs. I'm in a 50% play of the Asian range, pulling back. And then for some reason, I think I was doing something with my son, and I clicked off of the chart and went looking at it. When I came back, this candle had already happened. And at that time, it's 8:15. I knew I didn't miss my entry, breaking those. This is what I would have considered the Asian low. And I let that thing run on out. So London missed all that. during the New York session, I saw coming from that Asian drop, price pushed up and created a resistance, dropped back down into my bearish continuation zone. Price action gets down here. I'm looking for break and retest trades below this area, 72,379. Price pulled back during the London and respected that resistance that it created during the Asian session. And as I was watching this going through the New York session, I said, okay, I see price push up, come down, equal highs, lower low, lower high. I had a sell stop right below this London low. As you can see, price action came down and wigged me in and pulled all the way back. Man, you talking about nigga stomach bubbling? But I was on straight bubble mode. I was like, no, Ricky. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to lose all my profits for the week. Yeah. And I ain't even supposed to be trading in New York. I trade the Asian, but I saw that setup. I saw price action was bear, and I was like, damn, that look good. So I had my sell stop, price action wigged me in. I had my sell stop, price action wigged me in, and that been pulled all the way back. For some reason, I was like, you know, that resistance right there looked mighty strong. So if price action does not break above that resistance, we might be good. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can find that AU trade before another. We might be good. Yeah, this is what I was telling the team right here. You know what I'm saying? I had a higher lot size on this, but like I said, when I seen it pull down and it pulled back, as soon as it came back to entry, chop it down, bust them down, and I let that 0.5 finish running. I do not have the original entry. I got this is another sale. I don't know what sale it was. One of these two sales over there. I think it was this one. On the Telegram right here. But yeah. So like I said, price pulled and then came back down. As soon as it got back to I was in like, you know, 0 win, 0 lose. I busted down immediately, pulled back again. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna let it run because it did not touch that resistance and it started dropping from that area. So as you can see, price came all the way down. I let it run the entire New York because I was looking for this resistance to be touched down here. And what happened was I trailed the stops to what his red line is. It says trailing stops. And when the market went to 5 o'clock during this Asian session, spreads got big as hell, and I got wigged out at that trailing stop point. So overall, made a little bit of profit off of that one, but same type of setup coming back to the Asian. I saw the Asian price range push bully, come back down 50% play. I was like, oh, we probably go back higher. If this was the original high, I'm at the original low, high, higher, low, looking to see it make it higher, higher. But what happened was, like I said, I see the resistance over here, same type setup and play as I seen back over here. Key level in the market, price pushed up, came back down, respected that level, and it broke the Asian low. Now, what really made me take this trade was because of the fact that I missed the initial one right back in over here. Kind of like the same similar setup, pushed up, you know what I'm saying? But this one actually broke a little higher and faked out some buyers, and then it just melted. But as soon as I saw this one pushing back towards where I had my Asian low marked up, I was in there like swimwear, targeting the lows. I had this one out to the team. Yeah, this was the GJ from last night, and then the AU where targets got smacked in a couple minutes. Yeah, and that's what it was. That's what it is, and that's what I got. On AU, I don't really know what this is going to do right here. I see a structure shift on the 15-minute. So potentially price could be getting ready to go bullish. But if we pull back up to this bearish continuation zone, this is why I expect break and retest trades to happen. Price pushing to that level and stall out. I will take a short and get active back to the downside, man. But I will have to confirm that with my higher time frames and make sure price action is wanting to go down some more. I'll look at some of my confluencing pairs, GU. See how UJ shaping up, see how UCAD shaping up. I know UCAD markets are closed, but potentially could give you some indication on what the other USD pairs are wanting to do. That's all I got for this one. Like and subscribe and like. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Control. Big booty hoes.